Well, good afternoon to all pro wrestling fans of all shapes and sizes from all around the world. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ, Jason Ingram. So, two things for this video. First, I'm going to give my review of DDT Judgement 2025, which represents the 28th anniversary of DDT. Gonna review that, and then I'm gonna finish off by previewing STARDOM New Blood 20, as the full card for New Blood 20 has been released. So I'm gonna preview that. So first a review, then a preview. Sound good? Cool. Okay, DDT Judgement 2025 took place at Koroku Hall. This was on March 20th and had a pretty loaded card with a decent number of title matches. So let's go ahead and get started. Actually started the show off with a title match. So let me get the graphic up for that. 1 second. Here we go. Alright, let's get started. First up. So, this was originally supposed to be just a regular trios match, but this ended up being for the vacant KOD 6-man Tag Team Championships. So, the two teams. You had team number 1, Kazusada Higuchi, Ryota Nakatsu, and Yuki Ishida, taking on the team of Shunma Katsumata, Yuni, and Kazuma Sumi. Great opening match. Really great opening match. Very action-packed. And I really loved the team of Kazuma Sumi, Yuni, and Shunma Katsumata. Loved their chemistry together. Definitely looked to be a very formidable trio. Match lasted almost 11 and a half minutes. But yeah, it was back and forth. I know Kazusada Higuchi was quite a tough competitor, hard to get the best of in this match. But overall, this was a solid trios match. But Kazuma Sumi was able to get the pin on Yuki Ishida, rolled him up with a schoolboy pin for the 3 count, and there you have it. Shunma Katsumata, Yuni, and Kazuma Sumi are your new KOD 6-man Tag Team Championships, and I believe this is Yuni's first. No. It's not his first championship. He's been Iron Man Heavy Metalweight Champion, but you know, this is his first tag type of championship. So, yeah. All those other times he won the Iron Man Heavy Metalweight Championship, it was only for like maybe a few days or less. So, we'll see if he can actually have a legit run with these trios titles. So, hey, congratulations. Like I said, I like the trio. I thought they did really good in this match. So I really like the trio. So, yeah, what a way to open up the show. All right, let's go to the next match. Let's see. Here we go. All right, next match. All right, we had ourselves a triple threat, a 3-way match. We had Toru Owashi versus Antonio Honda versus Kazuki Hirata. For the most part, this was a comedy match. It was all right. It was all right. Especially enjoyed the dance break Although Antonio Honda, that dude can't dance. I'm sorry, but that dude can't dance. But you know, dance break later on in the match. Thought was pretty funny. But the match wasn't bad. Of course, I always enjoyed Kazuki Hirata's entrance, his ring entrance. I want to see you go. I want to see you go, 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 go. I love that entrance. But yeah, other than that, nothing too crazy. Like I said, it's full of comedy. I was digging it. But Toru Owashi picked up the victory in this match, pinning Antonio Honda with the Magistral Cradle. And yeah, I was kind of hoping Kazuki Hirata was going to win, but it's all good. It was a pretty entertaining match. It was only 8 minutes 40 seconds, but you know, it was still pretty entertaining for what it was. So I can't be too mad at it. Alrighty, let's go to our next match. Here we go. Alright. She has, oh, sorry about that. We have a tag team match here. Damnation TA's MJ Paul and Ilusion taking on the team of JJ Furno and Tomomitsu Matsunaga. I have to say, the crowd was behind JJ Furno quite a bit. This was my first time seeing him in action, but yeah, the crowd definitely was on his side. Match was a little under 7.5 minutes, but you know, JJ Furno, dude did good. Dude did really good. But I mean, I'm not surprised that there would be, you know, a little bit of shenanigans. But just felt like Damnation TA wasn't going to be denied this match, to be honest with you. But, yeah, it was a decent match. Thought it could have been longer, but it is what it is. MJ Paul hits the Vader bomb on Matsunaga and pins him for the 1-2-3. Damnation TA is your winners. Like I said, match was okay. Could have been longer, but nothing crazy special. So, alrighty, let's go to our next match. We had more trios action. Okay, trios match. Team number 1, Makoto Oishi, Akito, and Soma Takao, taking on the trio of Yukio Naya, Yuya Koroku, and Keigo Nakamura. Pretty solid back and forth match, actually. Went about 11 minutes and 42 seconds, but pretty action-packed match. Really could have gone either way, but definitely enjoyed the action in this match, for reals. Yuya Koroku ended up getting a submission victory for the team, submitting Soma Takao with kind of that struggle combination, very similar looking to Wakana Uehara's Banana Pillow. But, and apparently Yuya Koroku was the winner, I believe, of the, I think it was the D-Generations tournament or whatnot. I know he had a trophy with him, so I think that's what that was for. But yeah, good victory there from Keigo Nakamura, Yuya Koroku, and Yukio Naya. But yeah, overall, good trios match. Really didn't have any complaints. Alrighty, let's go to our next match. Here we go. Alright, more tag team action. We had the team of Jun Akiyama and Daichi Sato taking on the team of Harashima and Takeshi Masada. Another good, strong match here. Definitely love the action from Harashima and Takeshi Masada. I got to see Takeshi Masada in Philly last year. So, very enjoyable match. Match went a little over 13 and a half minutes. But yeah, definitely felt like it could have gone either way. Really loved the chemistry between Takeshi Masada and Harashima. And ended up leading them to a victory as Harashima got the pin on Daichi Sato after hitting the Somato, or as some may say, almost similar to a Meteora, but hit the Somato and pinned him for the 3. But yeah, Takeshi Masada, Harashima, your winners. Great back and forth tag match. Yeah, that's all I really got. Okay, let's just get this next match over with. Alright, the next match was for the DDT Extreme Championship. The champion, Danshoku Dino, defending against Super Sasadango Machine. This had a special stipulation where if Dino lost, his dog had to become a full-time roster member of DDT. And if Sasadango Machine lost, then he had to become a full-time DDT roster member. It's really kind of a dumb stipulation, but anyway. I'll be honest. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, but at least we didn't see anybody's face buried into Dino's butt. So at least that didn't happen. The match was in slow motion, which, yeah, was kind of dumb. But let's just say at least it wasn't as crazy and nasty as it could have been. So, you know what? I'll give it a little hand clap for taking it down a notch or two. I'll give it a little bit of credit. They took it down a notch or two. And it was at least tolerable. Yes, I'm admitting it was at least tolerable. Other than that, after the slow motion part ended, Sasadango Machine got the victory, hitting a superplex and pinning Dino for the 3 count. Super Sasadango Machine's your new DDT Extreme Championship, and Dino's dog is now a full-time roster member of DDT. So, yeah. Like I said, kind of a dumb stipulation, but, yeah. Alright, let's go to the next match. Alright, we had a singles match between Daisuke Sasaki and former member of Damnation TA, Kanon. To be honest with you, this match was very one-sided. It was very one-sided. Lasted 11 and a half minutes, but, I mean, it was pretty much 4-on-1. Kanon really didn't have a chance. He didn't stand a chance. He did what he could. Excuse me. He did what he could, but, I mean, it was 4-on-1. It was 4-on-1. So, honestly, he really didn't have a chance. He tried, but he didn't have a chance. Daisuke Sasaki submits Kanon with a crossface to get the victory. But like I said, Kanon didn't have a chance. There was no way he was winning that. Excuse me. Alright, let's go to the next match. Here we go. Okay. We had the KOD Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champs, Mao and Toei defended against my boys, the Astronauts, Fuminori Abe and Takuya Nomura. Match that I was looking forward to the most on this card, and it definitely delivered. Went over 16 minutes. The action was awesome. Both teams looked great. And it was a very, very awesome tag title match. And sure enough, my boys, the Astronauts that I got a chance to meet when I was in Japan, ended up winning this match as Fuminori Abe got the submission on Toei, a really nasty looking modified octopus stretch. I mean, it looked devastating, to become the new KOD Tag Team Champions, the Astronauts, Tetsuya Nomura, Fuminori Abe. Love it, love it, love it. I got a chance to see this tag team for the first time back in Philly last year. And then, of course, saw Fuminori Abe come to DPW. So, like, I'm a big fan of this team. Big fan of the Astronauts. I really love what I saw with this tag team. So, definitely happy that they were able to pull off this tag title victory. So, congratulations to the Astronauts, Fuminori Abe, Tetsuya Nomura, on becoming the new KOD Tag Team Champions. And Keigo Nakamura ended up coming to the ring afterwards, and it looks like, I assume he's made a challenge to the Astronauts. I don't know who his tag partner would be, but looks like he's calling a shot, wants the first shot. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, let's go to our next championship match, and this was another solid one. Another solid one. Alright, we had the DDT Universal Championship on the line, as the champion, Yuki Ueno, defended against Murder Grandpa himself, Minoru Suzuki. This was a very enjoyable, hard-hitting match. And I mean, of course, what more can you expect with a match with Minoru Suzuki? Of course it's going to be hard-hitting. And this was definitely no disappointment. Match lasted 23 minutes, 23 and a half minutes. So, a lot of action inside the ring, outside the ring, especially into the crowd at Corcoran Hall. Definitely was very enjoyable. Went back and forth. A great clash of styles with this match. And it really could have gone either way. But when it all came down to it, Minoru Suzuki would not be denied, as he was able to put the finishing blow on Yuki Ueno, hitting the Gotch-style pile driver, then pinning him for the 3 count. And here we have another title change. The third title change of the card, as Minoru Suzuki is now the new DDT Universal Champion. So 3 title changes. So, but yeah, quite a hard-hitting match. But Murder Grandpa is now champion. So, good stuff. Really good stuff. And then the main event of DDT Judgement 2025 for the 28th anniversary of DDT came down to a battle between longtime CDK tag team partners. This was for the KOD Openweight Championship, as the champion Chris Brooks defended against Masahiro Takanashi. Okay, match went almost 21 and a half minutes. Was definitely back and forth. These two really beat the mess out of each other. Even Chris Brooks drove Masahiro Takanashi through a table. Takanashi got all bloodied up. So it was pretty brutal. It was pretty brutal, but these two really laid into each other. Which, I mean, you got to go all out. Title on the line, friendship or not, you got to go all out. And these two definitely did. Unfortunately, the finish was unfortunate. Chris Brooks did get the victory. He hit the praying mantis bomb on Masahiro Takanashi. Got the 3 count. So, Chris Brooks retains the championship. But the way that Takanashi landed on his head looked really rough. They did provide an update. There was an update. Let me see if I can find it. Because there was an update. Yes. So, apparently, Masahiro Takanashi's been diagnosed with cervical vertebrae C5 and C6 fractures and a cervical spinal cord injury. As they gave him an examination, he was rushed to the hospital after the match once they were able to get him patched up and out of there. And apparently he did have successful surgery, so that's a big plus. But you can at least definitely see the concern in Chris Brooks after the match. So yeah, it was really bummer to see that. Thankfully Takanashi was responding, was able to verbally respond, but yeah, cervical vertebrae C5, C6 fractures, and a cervical spinal cord injury. Ugh. That's why, I mean, the thing is, with those pile drivers, any of those pile driver drop style moves, unfortunately, they can happen. They can do some damage on the neck and spine. So it sucks. It sucks that it came down to that. But speedy recovery for Masahiro Takanashi. And hopefully he can bounce back soon. It's just, you hate to see that. You hate to see endings like that. But speedy recovery for Masahiro Takanashi. It looks like Yuya Koroku appeared at the end and looks to have challenged. I'm guessing he's challenging Chris Brooks for the KOD Openweight Championship. So we'll see what happens there. Let's see. Oh yeah. So I also want to talk about this as well. So more events from what expired from this show. So it's been announced the lineup for the King of DDT tournament. So King of DDT tournament participants for this year, 2025. We got Chris Brooks, Harashima, Daisuke Sasaki, Kazusada Higuchi, Yuki Ueno, Yukio Naya, Kenan, Takeshi Masada. Now, they did have Masahiro Takanishi on the list, but honestly, he's probably not going to be able to do King of DDT. I can tell you that right now. He's probably not going to be able to do it. So, just a FYI. Shunma Katsumata, Akito, Hideki Okatani, Toi, Shinya Aoki, and for the first time, Daichi Sato, and Yuya Koroku. Those are your participants for the King of DDT 2025 tournament. And like I said, I think Masahiro Takanashi, I think he'll be replaced. He should end up getting replaced. So we'll have to see who they may have in mind to replace him. Also, they announced for Wrestle Peter Pan that they're going to do not 1 day, but 2 days. That's right. Wrestle Peter Pan 2025 will take place on both August 30th and August 31st. They'll be at the Higashin Arena on August 30th, and then Korakuen Hall on August 31st. So that's the schedule for Wrestle Peter Pan. And then, actually, let me see. Excuse me. Let me see. Shoot. Hold on a second. Let me see when they have the schedule for trying to see when they have the schedule for the King of DDT, because it's 3 days. It's 3 days for King of DDT. Here we go. King of DDT. King of DDT will be... So the first round will be all on May 6th. So May 6th for the first round. May 10th for the second round. And then the finals will be on the 25th. So throughout the month of May for the King of DDT tournament. So May 6th for the first round. May 10th for second round. Excuse me. And then May 25th for the final. So that's the schedule for the King of DDT tournament. Wrestle Peter Pan, August 30th and 31st. So mark your calendars. Should be good. Should be good. Alrighty. Now, let's switch gears from DDT to Stardom, as Stardom has Stardom New Blood number 20, which will pretty much end the month of March for Stardom. Stardom New Blood 20 will take place on Thursday, March 27th. It will be, excuse me, it'll be at Shinagawa Inter-City Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Got a decent number of matches, including one title match. We do have one title match. So, let's go ahead and let's take a look at this card. Okay. Let's go with our first match. This should be good. This should be really good. Alright, first match. We have a singles match between newest rookie Ann Kanaya and Rina. Oh, this will be a really good test for Ann Kanaya, who has gotten off to a really great start with her showcasing. Had the singles match with Yuna Mizumori, and then had a trios match this last night, teaming up with the other rookies, Yuri Hime and Akira Kuragane. She looked really good. Really liking what I've been seeing from Ann Kanaya. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing more of her in action. But I do think Rina will get the victory. I think she will get the victory, but I'll be rooting for Naya to see how well she does in this match. So, best of luck to her, but I'm picking Rina to actually win the match. Alright. Excuse me. Let's go to our next match. How about some tag team action? Alrighty. So for this match, we got the team of Tomoka Inaba and Akira Kuragane taking on the team of Cinderella Tournament winner Sayaka Kurara and Yuya Hime. You know what? This is a pretty even matchup. At least I think it is. I think this is a pretty even matchup. Could go either way. But something tells me with excuse me. Something tells me with Sayaka Kurara, they're probably going to want to keep her momentum going as it gets closer to April. So I'm going to say Sayaka Kurara and Yuya Hime pick up the victory. But it could go either way. I think it could go either way. But I think Kurara and Hime pick up the win in this match. But should be a good match. Alright, let's go to the next match. More tag team action. Alright. We got the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Champions who just had their another successful defense, their second. Wingori, Hanan and Sayaida will take on Kaori Yoneyama and Rion in non-title action. Now, of course, Kaori Yoneyama and Rion have teamed up before, so here we are back at it again. Honestly, should be an easy match for Wingori, so I'm picking them to win. But there'll probably be some comedy in this match, I would imagine, with Kaori Yoneyama in it. But yeah, gotta go with Wingori to pick up the victory. Alrighty, let's go to our next match. Actually looking forward to this one. This one should be this one should be really good. Alright, check this one out. We got tag match between God's Eyes Hina and Rana Yagami taking on the combo of Tei Honma and Kakeru Sekaguchi. To be honest, this match could actually go either way. Shoot. Excuse me. Yeah, please forgive me. I'm just having stuff in my throat. Honestly, my initial thought was God's Eye picking up the win in this one, but I don't know. I could kind of see the other team winning. Bump it. God's Eye for the win. Let's do it. God's Eye for the win. But it should be good. Should be a really good match. But yeah, God's Eye for the win. Alright, let's go to our next match. I'm actually really excited about this match. Okay, for this next match, we got ourselves a trios match, a very special trios match. As we have Hate, made up of Saya Kamatani, Ryota, and Azusa Inaba. Of course, Saya Kamatani is both the World of Stardom and Regina de Wave champion. They're going to be taking on, from Pro Wrestling Waves, Kohaku, Honoka, and I think she's still part of Ice Ribbon. I'm not so sure. Seran. Yeah, I think this will be an action-packed match. Definitely looking forward to it. But I think Seran, is she part of the Wave roster now? Oh no, she's freelance. Never mind. She's freelance. Yeah, she's freelance. So, never mind. But yeah. So, should be an action-packed trios match. Like I said, always good to see the folks from Pro Wrestling Wave, especially considering how hard it is to actually see a Pro Wrestling Wave show. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I do think Hate will end up getting the victory. But, you know, I'll be cheering hard for Kohaku, Honoka, and Seran. But I think definitely Hate picks up the victory. Should be good. Should be really good. Alrighty. Let's go to our next match. This ought to be good. This ought to be really good. So, this singles match here was actually supposed to happen in a JTO ring, but it didn't end up happening. But it is finally going to happen regardless. We got ourselves a singles match between Tam Nakano and Misa Kagura. Now, I think this will be an excellent match between the two. Me personally, just for effect, I kind of want to see this end in a time limit draw. I would love to see this end in a time limit draw to really make Misa Kagura strong afterwards. But probably won't happen. I think Tam Nakano probably will still get the victory. But it just would be nice to see if this ended in a time limit draw. But this should be a good match. Looking forward to it. So, should be really good. Alright, and then the main event of Stardom New Blood number 20. Alright, we got the Stardom New Blood Tag Team Championships on the line. As the champions representing Empress Nexus Venus, Rice or Bread, which is Waka Tsukiyama and Hanako, they will defend against Sakura Demon, made up of the current Sendai Girls World Junior Champion Aya Sakura and Yuna Mizumori. Alright, big opportunity for Aya Sakura. She has a chance to become a double champion. She just recently won her first title. Even though it wasn't a Stardom title, it was a singles title. Dethroning Chi-Chi at the top of Joshi Wrestling to become the new Sendai Girls World Junior Champion. Now she has an opportunity to add some tag team gold. Now, of course, we know Sakura Demon, they competed in the last year's Goddess of Stardom Tag League. This is quite the main event here. Hopefully it goes the distance. I do like all four of these ladies. But I do see Rice or Bread retaining. I definitely see Rice or Bread retaining the New Blood Tag Team Championships. And I believe this will be their third defense? No, second defense. I'm sorry, second defense. So, should be good. Should be good. So, yeah. I think New Blood 20 is looking like a great card. So yeah, should be good. Should be really good. Also, a big shout out to Stardom, as the shows that they just did in Okinawa mark their 47th prefecture for the promotion, which means they have performed in all of Japan in the 14 years of World Wonder Ring Stardom being a promotion. So that's a big win for Stardom. Big win. So congratulations to World Wonder Ring Stardom. And, you know, hopefully they'll continue to improve and take it up a notch. And some of those arenas that we are familiar with, hopefully they'll start selling out consistently. You know, maybe breaking some records. You know, they got to be able to really lead the charge as the top women's wrestling promotion, I would think to say, in the world. Excuse me. I think it's safe to say in the world they're the top women's pro wrestling promotion. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Excuse me. Man, so sorry. Please forgive me. Allergy seasons are right around the corner. One last thing. This is for TJPW. So, it looks like we may know the 3 championship matches that will be happening at TJPW Live in Las Vegas. So, we know it's been confirmed that Suzume will defend the International Princess Championship against the Spark, Jada Stone. So that's one. It looks like it hasn't been made official, but a challenge has been made. Wakara Uehara and Yuki Kamifuku have challenged Kyoraku Kyome, that's Shoko Nakajima and Hyper Misao, for the Princess Tag Team Championships for Las Vegas. And apparently, Wakana and Kamiyu's tag team name is called the Ober Eats. Kind of like Uber Eats, but Ober Eats. It's kind of a weird tag team name for them, but whatever. And then, Las Vegas, y'all are going to be blessed with a big Princess of Princess Championship match, as Mizuki will defend the title against the Pink Striker, Miyu Yamashita. And it's crazy because this means Miyu Yamashita will have an opportunity to become Princess of Princess Champion for the 5th time in her career. Whew, yikes. And of course, you know, shout out to Mizuki, you know, her being only the second other in Teach history to defeat the 4 pillars of TJPW. So, yeah, the only other person that's done it is you. So, yeah, looks like that's shaping up to be a great show. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make that show, but hopefully they'll still have a good card for the GCW versus DDT versus TJPW show, which I will be at. So, here's hoping. Here's hoping. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Let me know y'all's thoughts on DDT Judgement 2025. Did you enjoy the show? Let me know what you thought. What do you think about the lineup for Wrestle Peter Pan being 2 nights instead of 1? And also, what do you think of the lineup for King of DDT 2025? And let me know your thoughts and predictions on Stardom New Blood 20. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube, I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and I will see y'all in the next video and our live stream. Later.